Hello guys, today I'm gonna show you a bit of what you can do with Ahri, and yeah, it's basically one of the characters I chose to main in this game. I don't even know for how long I'm going to be playing this game, to be honest, but when the game got shown like about a year ago or something, I saw the character and I thought, damn, she looks pretty fun, and that's kind of Ahri is like one of those characters that I used to play when I was actually playing League. Not anymore though. But I like how she's very mobile and just is kind of a little mix-up heavy. I'm gonna get into that later. I think Echoes is a bit better if you really want to mix up your opponent, but Ahri has this mobility that Echo just doesn't have, and that's always something that I look for in the characters that I choose. Um, I actually used to play her together with Echo because they were just the basic characters, and I feel like Echo has kind of a better assist that fits well together with Ahri instead of Jinx. But now I'm like getting into Jinx a bit, and I'm getting used to calling Rocket as an assist. It's still a little slow, but if you like pre-call it and then do Spirit Rush, for example, it's fine. It's also nice that it goes completely full screen, because you usually pick Jinx as like your assist or like as your second character if you need some kind of full screen support, like if you play Blitzcrank or something. Because I don't know if you know the tech, but this is something that I saw on some people's stream, is if they call the support and then they do the beam super and then they switch to the character and then it's like a free turn in. This is really good for Blitzcrank. So that's why people kind of play Blitzcrank together with Jinx. But yeah, let's get it. I'm fucking talking too much. Let's get into the guide. Just gonna start off with explaining kind of the buttons. I think the jab is pretty self-explanatory, nothing too crazy, just a generic jab. Then the 5M, that's something that you will throw out most of the time. At least I do that. If I wanna not necessarily poke out somebody, but if I'm looking to start like a combo string, that's kind of what I'm going for. If I'm like looking for a forward roll or like a back roll, a tech in place, or backward tech, then I'm going to do 5M. This move, not so much. This is more like, I don't know, if I'm like trying to out poke somebody. This is when I would use 5H. But she has better tools, so I don't know, she doesn't really need to play the poke game that much. Instead, what you do in neutral is you kind of play around with this fireball. This has a bit of recovery, so usually what you want to do is this jumping fireball, because if you hit with this jumping fireball, you can actually get a combo off of it. Has to be somewhat close to the ground, or you can just poke like this. Poke and then backdash and then whatever you want. A Spirit Rush in the air. There's a lot of options that you have, so being in the air for her is kinda what you want in a way, depending on your playstyle. Obviously, you can also play on the ground and then poke with the 3H. This move, I don't know, nobody uses, but it's pretty nice. The danger is just that people will jump and then you need to call your assist cancel and then 2H or something. I don't know. So yeah, basically what I do is either I'm going to use the air fireball together with an assist call and then I go in, or what I would do is like play the air to ground game, like anti-air bait game, where I'm either gonna do this and then people will most likely they will 2H it, or I'm gonna just do a normal jump in or an air dash. By the way, she's like the only character who can air dash. That's pretty cool. Always like to have an air dash, just then if I'm in the corner I can just do like well, not here exactly. I think it's more when they're blocking, and then I do like, I don't know, like some kind of extension, or I throw them, and then I call my assist, and then I do some high-low mix-up, something like this. Yeah. But when I'm in the air game, usually people will look out for this, and they will 2H you or something. So when I'm playing Ahri, I do a lot of this kind of strategy where I'm like baiting him into thinking that I'm gonna do air dash forward, but I'm gonna do air dash backwards and then spirit rush forward and then hit them with a medium overhead into heavy overhead or something. It depends. Sometimes you're like really close to the ground and then you can't really do another overhead. So it's just like sometimes you are high enough, but if you are at this height, it's like you usually can't get another overhead in. So it's just either you do a JM, like a jumping M, or jumping H. It's just kind of preference. Jumping M is a little faster. It's a little harder to convert though. And jumping H is a little slower, but it's easier to convert. So you choose whatever you want here. So that's kind of the way you get in. For block strings, I usually do something like this, and then I just check if either you can check here already if they got hit, and then do like a fireball combo. I'm gonna show you that one later. Or what I like to do is do this ender and then just see what's going on, what's happening. Maybe calling an assist and going back in. If you want to mix them up, there's a lot of options you have. Like every other character, you can just do like the strike throw game, or you can do. Let me think about Ahri specific stuff. Is this one move, and you can always get an overhead here. So this is completely airtight if you do it right. And yeah, they have to block this. This is an overhead, and obviously the moves afterwards are also an overhead. And then you can either, I don't know. There's some cool stuff. You either go throw, or what you can do, and this is pretty cool. This is something that they took away in Dragon Ball FighterZ, but this game has it, and this is really nice because what you can do with the big body characters is, if you do this move, you can fuzzy them. And basically what a fuzzy is that they will be forced to stand block, and even if they block low, and you do like a fast rising overhead like this J2L, they will get hit, even if they block low, or like they can't crouch this move. Even if they crouch, they will be stand blocking because of the stun lock. And if they crouch, they will get hit. If they stand, obviously not, but they will be forced to kind of guess between if I'm going to do like a low or if I'm going to do the fast overhead. The only problem with this is if you do the dive kick, you will be punishable. As you can see, it's like minus 48, so be prepared to call an assist or just yeah, let's look at the combos now. I'm gonna show you a few combos you can do, and then in the end I'm gonna show you a few setups. Let me just so for the first combo, it's just the very easy combo. If you're new to the game, just it's completely fine if you do this. You just do light, medium, heavy into this drill super. And I'm using this drill super because it gives me like a lot of corner carry and it just drills the opponent into the corner. It does more damage than the normal super. There's situations where you should do the normal super. There's usually like when you do some kind of air combo into this kind of knockdown and they lie on the ground, you cannot do the drill super. You have to do this one. But usually I will go for the drill super. Yeah. Else, if you see they're getting hit, you can do something like this, like a launcher combo, and then you basically do the Spirit Rush into the air twice, left, right, left, and then you shoot a little fireball, and then do the drill move again and drill them into the corner. There are better combos, definitely, but yeah, if you're just starting out, it's completely fine. This is not supposed to be like some kind of combo guide where it showed the optimal combo or anything, because game just came out and I think that's gonna change after some time. There's gonna be people who will be finding new combos, so yeah, just showing you kind of the minimum. If you are in the corner, there's a few things you can do. So what I like to do a lot is just kind of go up here, then dive down, and then basically do something like this. This is going to be important for later confirms, so it would be, I think it would be nice to just kind of learn this type of combo. It's very easy, doesn't do too much damage, but it's kind of important when we're getting into some other stuff. Especially if we're getting into fireball loop combos, because sometimes you enter pressure into fireball because it just gives you more options than just ending into this move here. Especially on block, because on block you can even, if they're blocking, you can play some RPS here. So if they're blocking this, they might jump here, and then you can catch them in the air, and then they'll be in the corner. Or if they don't necessarily jump, sometimes they get caught by this too, but it kind of depends. Sometimes they get caught by this, sometimes they block it, and if they block the first two, you will see it. You're going to do the air fireball afterwards, and if you do the air fireball, that means again that you get a free way in basically. So yeah, either this. Oh, you gotta be a little careful with the height, but aside from that, it's fairly safe. It kind of depends. If you're a little further away, they can actually 2H. What you can do to bait that is do the dive again. This is where we get to the entire dive kick combo thing. But yeah. If they're not blocking, and now I'm gonna show you something where we use these dive kick combos here. When they're in the corner and you do your enter string with the fireballs, you can actually do some kind of cool loops in here. So if I hit them here, and this is where I go into this move, and then I can end. Well, I can end with it, but not like this. If you're in the air and you do 3 hits, 1, 2, 3, this one will never combo. So you gotta do medium heavy or something, or light medium, and then end into this move. So be careful with the 3 hits. So if we do the combo right, hold on 1 second. We get something like this, the limit strike, and then, yeah. That's basically where the combo ends. And what you can do is you can loop this even if you want to. Ba-ba-bum. And then at the end go into the super again, little super, whatever you want. There's one more thing. Yeah, right. After this ender, you can also go into the combo, which is pretty cool, because normally it's like, yeah. I thought this would be limiting. I thought this would be the ender, but you can do a lot of stuff off of this, actually. It's just that if you're mid-screen and you are doing that move, it like kicks them away, and then you can't really do much. There's nothing much you can do. I don't know if the rocket's gonna hit, actually. I never tried this, but we can try it out. That was a little too early. Like this. Yeah. It's hard. So, if you're mid-screen and you end your combo like this, always just do the drill. That's what I always do. Okay. So this is one thing, and I think you all know about it, like the forward roll and the back roll, the way you attack. What's kind of nice is if you do a throw. I'm gonna put him to block all. If you do a throw, they will be in a hot knockdown, which means that they can only tech in place, I think. In place or back, but they can't tech forward, so you don't have to worry about it at all. And what you can do then is you can set up your fuzzy again. That's one thing that you can do. But if they are able to tech forward, there's some kind of nice trick that Ahri has. And this is what I sometimes do when I just need a little bit of meter, or I don't really have the meter yet and I want to kill next combo. This is kind of what I do. If they are here, let me change him to roll forward actually, so we can see it. So air tag, ground tag, forward rise. Okay. He's now set to tag forward. He won't be able to tag forward if I throw him normally, but if I do some kind of like knockdown like this, he will be able to tag forward, right? And what Ahri can do is, if you get a knockdown like this, and you don't have any meter or don't want to continue the combo, technically you could continue the combo here. Right? But what you can do is, well, you could also do it off of other stuff, I believe. But sometimes I get a knockdown and I'm just like, yeah, I just need a little bit, and then I get meter and I get to kill them. Or I just want some kind of setup, and then I basically do this. And if they roll forward, you can always react to it and then throw them out. And as you can see, in the bottom left corner, it says punish. So they made it, I think this is a new change, that if they roll forward, you can throw them out of it. And this can be really nice. This can actually be really nice if you have a Jinx assist. I don't know if this works with any other assist, but and if they tag in place, for example, they would obviously get hit by this move, right? They will get hit by it. This is gonna hit meaty. Let me show you. Let me show you just in case. Yeah. So if I do this move normally, boom, they will hit. Okay. Now, if we set them back to forward rise and then do the same setup, but we call Jinx. Oh wait, that was the wrong assist. Hold on, 1 second. Bring to the corner. Yeah, you can combine those as well, and then I throw them forward. Actually, can get a little combo here. It's really cool. You can throw them into the trap if they try to forward tag. And you can make them so scared of it that they won't forward tag anymore. So you essentially can do like normal setups here if you condition them to not roll forward anymore. So that's pretty cool. What's also possible with this is if you call Jinx assist before throwing, you also get a combo. And then you can't do much because the scaling is so high, but you can like get like 40% depending on how much meter you have, and it's pretty cool. I think it's a bit too strong here, but it's really nice for like forward tagging, because forward tagging is fairly strong too, and you have to react to the roll and then you can throw them. The other thing you can do is you can keep some distance and then throw them forward, and then you get your guaranteed setup again, like fuzzy setup or whatever. The fuzzy only works on this overhead. This only works on big bodies. You can't do it on smaller people, I think. The ones who I know for sure is Blitzcrank and Alawi. I don't know about Braum. You can probably do it on him too, but not on the smaller ones like Yasuo, Ahri herself, or whatever, Jinx, Echo. You can't do it. But yeah, this is pretty strong for Blitzcrank, especially because he's like pretty strong. Blitzcrank, I don't know, he's just a little broken in my opinion. Not even because of the grabs, not because of the damage, but because he can do this fucking reset every time, and you can tech it. He can, after every combo, he can reset you, put you into a 50-50 again. It's like something that no other character can do. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed the guide. I don't know if there's something that I missed. You can come off of this. I don't know if I would recommend it as a beginner to learn this kind of combo, because I don't know, if you do something with the Spirit Rush, it's better to just call like an assist or something. Yeah, I don't know, because sometimes you might So if they block this one, I think you are completely punishable. It's like minus 40, minus 42. Yeah, somewhat. In the corner, it's even worse. You will be closer to him, and if he does like, I don't know, whatever, 5M, 5H, he can punish you. So this usually should be called with an assist always. So yeah, but you can learn the combo. I don't know. I don't know if you really need it for the guide. I think that I just wanted to make the guide to show kind of her tricks and her general game plan and stuff. But yeah, I don't think there's anything I missed. Oh, I wanted to show you the fuzzy definitely. That was pretty cool. Kind of the throw tactics that you do the corner attack with this move and the jinx setup. Yeah, I think other than that, it's fine. So you'll figure it out. Yeah, I hope you could learn something. If you liked the video, please leave a like and comment. No, I don't really care. Just yeah. Hopefully this guy was good enough. If not, I don't know. Watch some other guys. See ya.